Welcome back, guys. Okay, from here, this is another video demonstrating the speed of an SSD drive. So we're switching on a entry-level Lenovo laptop from cold, okay? This is completely from startup. So it'll go into the BIOS and then it'll go onto the desktop, okay? Nice and quick. Just remember, this is starting from a cold boot upwards, okay? Going straight in, not a hibernation of any kind, okay, which is what Windows 8 and Windows 10 can do. So we're on the desktop. Office is installed, so we start Word just comes up in a flash. Create a new document. It just comes up really quickly, okay. We'll just open up PowerPoint as well, just to show you, like, there it is. It's just, it opens in a blink. There's a new document. Great stuff, okay. So we can do the same with Publisher. Not a problem. Like, you can just see the sheer speed of this, okay. Then we're going on to Access, your database program. As I said, not a bother, okay. This is, the speed of this is so fast, it's blurring the distinction between what RAM is and what a hard disk is, okay. It's actually getting very close to all of that speed, okay. Solid state speed we're talking about here. No wait, no lag time. It just does it when at the speed that you want it to be done at, okay? And that's going to revolutionize how we work. And this is just from fitting an SSD drive in. I've seen laptops with higher specs but without an SSD drive not operate as fast as something like this because of the SSD drive alone, okay? It's well worth it, folks. Okay, here is an entry-level Lenovo. Now it's a brand new Lenovo. USB, ear jacks, microphone, card readers, DVD drive. Grand. It's a very low profile case. Standard VGA, HDMI, USB, sound. It's a nice. If you can see it beside a normal medium-sized tower, you can see actually that's a very neat. It's also extremely light. Now we're switching it on. This is fitted with an SSD drive as well, okay? So there we go. It's straight into its Lenovo BIOS. Then it's going to load up into its desktop. There you go. Straight on, okay? And it's ready to rock and roll. This is extremely fast again. Also, like anything else fitted with an SSD drive, if you've got a higher spec machine and it's using a normal plattered hard disk, it's not going to load up as fast as this. Look, there's Word flying in. Now it's creating a new document. Publisher, same thing again. So you're seeing the common thread here. Like, it's just everything loads up nearly instantly. It's just so quick. There's a Excel new spreadsheet. Not a bother. There we go for access if you're into databases. It really is worth investing. Now this Lenovo is a great little machine. It runs at 3.7 gigahertz, okay, i3 dual core. So if you marry that with this SSD, this is what you get, okay. This is brilliant performance, okay. Just to show you there the spec, okay. Really quick, okay. You don't need anything else for office work. Okay, now this is a little addition to the end of our demonstration. This is our Hackintosh, okay. It's a PC case, PC components, but it's using Mac OS, okay. So this one is running OS X Sierra, okay, the latest operating system, okay. So there's your default ASUS BIOS. It'll go in and we will go straight into the Mac desktop now, okay. So this is just Mac. It really is a Mac. It operates at the same speed. The big difference here is that you're using PC components, which mean it is an awful lot cheaper, okay? You're paying a lot for that little badge, that little logo there. So what this thing does is it's benefiting from the PC components price point and then merging it with the fact that OS X is a fantastic operating system. It really is. Like, I mean, Windows 10 is nice and all of that, but like, if you can use both at this, along together, I'd say 99% of people would prefer the Mac. It just, the designers in Apple, that's where they really score well, okay. Hardware is just hardware, okay. They also get it from just like any other vendor, but when it comes down to it, when you have design for UX and UI, This is where Apple's designers really score, okay? This has an SSD drive fitted in it as well, okay? So that makes an awful big difference. Um, that's just a Creative Suite running, just to show you that this is actually a Mac, okay? It doesn't think it's a Mac, it is a Mac, okay? It's just using the components from PC price points. You're not going directly through Apple for vending stuff and paying extra just because it's got a logo on the front of it, okay? So you can see it's quite nifty, and I'd encourage anybody to get their hands on one of these guys. These are really, really nice machines. And this one comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's got a Core i7 processor at 3.1 gigahertz. But, you know, you could have 16 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of RAM. We have a motherboard there which will support 64 gigabytes of RAM if you want it, okay? And we can go all the way up to a Core i7 7700 quad-core processor. Which is the K one, which means it's unlocked. Okay, so if you wished to overclock it, you're more than welcome to. However, if we're running on OS X, I'd recommend just keep it at stock values. If you wanted to dual boot it, so you could put a PC operating system on it as well, you could do that and create an overclocking profile, so it would only kick in when you're on the PC. But that's a separate conversation. This is just to show you the benefits of, first of all, an SSD drive in a PC, and also the fact that we can now take certain components off a PC line, PC price point, and we can make OS X Sierra run on it natively, which means it's full speed, okay? So go and get one.